Okay, all set to go. Xavier Edwards gets a chance to hit here. And the pitch. Lifted in the air, right center field. And it drops in. So a man on base to start the inning. This is Bryce Terang. Now snap throw to first. Edwards back on a dive. Runner takes off. That's it for a strike. And that's a stolen base, not even close. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. In the air, left field, down the line. And it stays fair. And they're at the corners with nobody out.
Well, those kind of lucky soft hits will always make you smile. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
That to right. Davis. Drops into the glove. Both runners tagging from second and third. Play at the plate. Safe. And they take the lead. Now it's the right fielder, Sammy Sosa. And that's outside.
That's off the plate.
That misses. And that's ball two.
And you got to wonder, with first base open, one out, is he going to get a pitch to hit?
And
that's
another
ball.
That's in there. 3-1. Runner on at third, one gone. And he takes a strike.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
And that's ripped for a base hit. Runner from third comes across, and it's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. At 110 miles per hour on the exit velo, that thing was screaming and had some serious bat speed to generate contact like that, and no doubt a higher launch angle sends that thing out of here easily.
And that one is lifted in the air. Buxton sizing this one up and makes the grab, and there's 2 down. Here's the third baseman, Paul DeYoung. That's out to center field. Buxton moving under this one, brings it in, and that'll do it. Here's Byron Buxton. Nobody on his team has been better at driving in runs this season, Singy. Fastball for a strike. Singy, the Pinheads played just outside the historic district here in New Orleans. This is prime real estate.
Yeah, and sometimes you can hear the party outside of the stadium as much as you hear what's happening inside. You know, Boog, they could play these games at midnight and the place would still be buzzing.
Don't give them any ideas, Chris. We're already flying across the world after some of these games. Swings and chases a low one there. Ruiz down to first with it. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout. And now Cody Clemens. In for a strike. It's 0-1. I hope the league expands to Antarctica next.
What's the matter with you?
What? You don't like penguins?
No, I like to be warm.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Ian Happ up to hit. There's the strike.
0-1's the count.
Next pitch is outside. Rip to short. Sends it across to first. And we're back. Now at the plate, Jung-Hoo Lee. First pitch, not close. Here's some fun facts about Jung-Hoo Lee. You look at the fact that he wears number 51. Not a shocker, but his favorite player growing up, Ichiro Suzuki. check
That's ball
swing,
two.
and that's a ball. One of the other aspects of Jung-Ho Lee's bio, he was actually drafted as a shortstop, now an outfielder, but he grew up right-handed, and his dad was the one that made him switch hit. Left-hand hitter waits. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Mentioned Lee's dad, Jung Bum Lee. He was a legend over in both the KBO and in Japan. These two are the only father-son combo to have played in the World Baseball Classic. That's kind of cool. And that's a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel
ball
great.
one.
Keibert Ruiz stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. The next
Ball.
offering misses. 2 balls, no
Two
strikes.
balls, no
Chris,
strikes.
with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable
three.
hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
And ball
Nope.
4, 2
Ball
aboard.
4.
First and second, no outs. Now here is Andrew Benintendi. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Swung on, belted. That's back. Makes the catch on the edge of the track. Runner tags at second, and he moves up 90 feet. Runners at the corners now. 1 away. The left-hander on now, Danny Coulombe.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the
Inside,
game.
ball 1.
Edwards in the box here, lets that one go for a ball. Fought off foul.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2, get out of this.
On the ground, right side. Good feed. That's one. Relayed it, done. In time. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom half of inning number 2. Digging in, Adam Dunn. That pitch in for a strike, and it's 0-1. Just
0-1.
missed. In there at the knees. 1 and 2. On the ground, right side to first.
He's out.
And quickly 1 away in the second.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball.
0-1.
Good execution.
And that's in for a strike. Cuts and misses. That's a strikeout. Next to hit, Ted Williams. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
There's the swing and a miss.
0-2.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. 2 outs, base is empty. Got him swinging. We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, Craig Kimbrell.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Terang in now.
Been talking this whole time, guys, and I've
been
been muted. My bad. Oh well.
up
Or
and
better
in,
that way.
and it's 2-0.
2-0.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken
Damn,
bat.
you getting ground balls, man.
And he handles it himself for the out. So digging
Come on,
in,
Richie, crank
Richie
one.
Sexton drove
You
it
did it
around with a
yesterday
sac
against
fly
Kimbrell.
his first time up. Just
Ball, that's
missed.
outside.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
So 2 balls and no strikes. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
In for a strike. 2-2 now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Way
The
high.
count's full.
1 out, base is empty. Outside, and that is ball 4. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Sammy Sosa.
You know, I think
Come on,
he's okay
Slam and
with that
Sandy. It's time to
outcome.
crank
It wasn't
one,
an
dude.
intentional walk, but he wasn't
Nope,
exactly
that's a
trying to
ball.
attack the zone either.
Two
They just
balls.
don't
This
want to
one
throw
in the
to
dirt.
him. Nobody there is scared to death to pitch to him. Like, hey, we're going to let you complete this program, but nobody's going to pitch to you.
That
3-0.
one misses. That's 5 straight.
That's crazy.
Man at first, one away. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
And
Take your
ball
base, ball
4,
four.
2 aboard. So Josh Hader gets the call to the mound.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never
87
liked when
or
opposing teams did that
94,
to me.
80. Can't play. He can't.
Pinch hitter coming
All right,
on.
Byron, you get to
Buxton.
Man, it
Mr.
must be nice
Moonshot
to pull
here.
a
2 single
superstar
sliders,
off your bench, huh?
And a swing and a miss.
0-1.
Josh Hader, so let's go.
That one
That's a ball.
misses. And it's a ball and a strike.
Byron
Hey, one
Buxton,
ball, one
baby.
He's
strike.
kind of
Let's
a
go.
prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts, and a tough
Outside,
spot
that's a
like
ball.
this, that is a big-time benefit. The count 2-1. Swings through that.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like
Contact's
he's
low.
standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
Headed down the line. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. Fastball is outside. Swing
Fuck.
and a miss.
God
for the
damn it.
strikeout. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. Now the third baseman, Paul DeYoung. Outside low, and that is ball 1. Check
Dude, he just
swing,
kept
1-2
fucking
for Lawrence,
goddamn
a strike.
1-1.
dude in. I can tell you, Byron Buxton's gonna suck, I guess.
Ball, that's in.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on.
We gotta
Probably a
capitalize. Come
challenge
on,
pitch
DeYoung.
coming.
Come on, DeYoung.
That one is
There it
absolutely
is.
belted.
That's it. It's gotta
That's
be.
got a chance.
Are you serious?
And
Okay.
boom goes the dynamite.
Good job, DeYoung. He's good. He's very good.
It's 5-zip.
A bunch of other people get early timing like that on a two-seamer, and it's not out of the park like that. It's not happening.
On the ground to the left.
Let's go,
And
Jung
that's
Ho
a fair
Lee.
ball.
He's good as fuck, too.
Runner at first with 2 away. And here's the catcher, K. Barton Ruiz. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. And there's a fly ball deep right field. And that one is off the wall. Coming home.
Speed, baby. That'll take care of Keeper Ruiz right there.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just
Fucking
missed out
go.
on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall.
Or
But
spinning
still an
Tindy gets good
excellent
timing
swing
on
of
a
the
cutter
bat.
and can't do jack shit.
Buxton makes the play.
He sucks, man.
It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
Now pitching. Blake.
Would they pay you?
No, absolutely not. Not even a meal on the road. So I think it's great now that most of these teams have professional barbers that come in and
0-2
make
the
them look
count.
fresh before the games.
Hit in the air, center field. Lee makes
Shit,
the
bro, I'm
grab
far
one
enough.
down. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Chili Davis. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Scale of 1 to 10, how good, Barber, were you?
For a non-professional,
No
I'd say
ball,
I
2
was
strikes.
probably a 7. But if I was comparing to professionals, I'd be like a 3.
Sexton snags it for the second out. So they're down to their final out. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Josh Smith. 0-2 now as he swings through it. Trying it is just one strike away. Ground ball, and this should do it.
Single
And
strikeout.
that is the ball game. 6-0 is
All
how
right,
this
see what the
one
verdict
is.
is. There we go. Blake. Haha. Oh yeah, much better. So we got the Dodgers, Rangers. You see, there's two we didn't even get. So who was it? The Nationals? Who were the last two? Nationals and Marlins. Yeah, as long as they're, I gotta give them the 20%. So Nationals and Marlins. So we're almost there with them and the Blue Jays. So when I'm done with everything, I'll find out who I need to get. Who I need to keep using. And in the meantime, these guys are even. So 20 Blue Jays. I'm gonna keep using Richie though. So Richie and him. So Blue Jays. What about Bo Bichette? What's he play? Short. Cool. I get to try Bo out. Blue Jays, Nationals, and Marlins. Marlins. He's pretty good. Nationals. Yeah, no fucking wonder. He's a national, so that works. Just keep rocking him. Gotta use these two: Sammy, Richie, Lowe, Kubert, Marlins, Nationals. No. Alright. We get to use Murphy. Forgot. And Varsho. Damn, a few Blue Jays on there. So I need to use Low, Wow, whatever the fuck. John Holy and Yoshida, get them leveled up. Jack Waters done. Make sure that's all the color storm. Yep. I haven't got these Nolan Ryan yet, so let me try them out. It's good to go. Cool, got all those done, so now I can try Iron Bummer out and stuff. 29 stamina, 33, damn. But he's only got 3 pitches. So do that. There we go. Isn't there a so he has to get to level 1. So he's at 144 out of 500. 288 out of 500. So that's cool. Bunch of righties. So he's got the speed. Sanoa. Can't steal though. Alright, that works. So Josh Lowe. And then I want the rest of the. So I'm going to do Bobichette. Masataka Yoshida. Gung Ho Lee. Wait, no. Paul DeYoung. Gung Ho Lee. Richie Sammy. Murphy and Sanoa. Just do it like that. That way I can worry about leveling them up. Because I need to get hits with Blue Jays. I need to get hits with Nationals. And then as far as Marlins, I'll just hold off on that and pay them at the end. That way I got some speed. Okay, let's get it. Don't stop. Get it, get it. Now I'm the home team. So let's try Green Valley. I got a feeling I'm going to be marking this out though because of that wall. I'm not going to use no one quite yet. I want to get these guys leveled up first.
And we welcome you to Green Valley Stadium. The show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's the Lemurs go. And now the center fielder, Whit Merrifield. Fastball for a strike. And that's how this game gets started. Foul ball there.
Keep going, buddy.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Ugly cut on the slider for strike 3.
Yeah.
Now here's Bobby Witt Jr.
Here. Segura. God damn it. Here. Here.
Swinging a foul out of play. Here's your 1. Lined into left center field, and that's going to fall for a hit.
pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
1 strike.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Man at first, 1 away. And that one in the air,
Okay,
center field.
motherfuckers.
He's got it. 2 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Swing and a broken bat roller towards third. Fires to first on the run. Nicely done for the out. And now the DH, Josh Lowe.
I do love these mountains out here. Beautiful.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Williams makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. Bo Bichette up to the dish. That's ripped. Base hit.
Okay, Bo.
So a man aboard now with 1 away. Here's the left fielder, Masataka Yoshida. Outside with a breaking ball.
Ball.
There's a strike. 2-1 now.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent.
Shit, that looked like a little fastball.
We got a full count.
In the dirt, and an excellent job keeping it right there. To kick the 3-2. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Now it's Paul DeYoung up to the plate. In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
That's too low. And that's ball 2.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Ball 3.
This is again 5 in a row.
3-0. Aye.
I get a drink. Come on, Dion.
On the ground to third, might be 2.
Let's go.
Safe at first as they can't make the play.
We got a capitalize.
Jonathan Loaisiga takes over on the mound.
Really tough spot to come
Young
into
Holy,
out of the
let's go.
bullpen. Bases loaded with multiple outs to get in a tight ball game. A lot can happen right here.
Jung-Hoo Lee up to bat next. Lays off for a ball.
Way to
That
lay
was a
off that pitch
4-seam
down.
design. We killed this dude before, so let's do it again.
Line drive. Lunges for it, but it drops for a hit.
Fucking
One
slide.
runs in.
Fucking slide.
Oh, he botches it.
What are you?
Tag got us. Aggressive base running there, trying to take advantage of the defense, but he's out at third.
Stupid.
At the plate, Richie Sexson.
The base running decision by computer on here is so goddamn stupid,
The
bro.
big behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
0-1.
Come on, Richie. Make them pay.
Ripped on the ground to second. They get the force, and that is the inning.
Would have been a double play anyway.
And we're back. Now it's the second baseman, Ryan Dozier. Wu back to work. And that is out of play.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't
Well,
give
that's a
that other
blue.
team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
I don't know if I like Sammy Sosa. I don't even know if I like him.
And he's got a
I don't know
leadoff
if I
triple.
like the dude. I'm gonna be honest.
Didn't exactly square
Can't
that
field
one out,
worth
but
the fuck. He
sometimes
can
you
get a
don't have
base hit
to.
every
That
once
one
in a
probably
while.
had no business ending
Fucking
up as a base
trash.
hit, but he got just
I
enough on
didn't
it
even
to
try
swing
for
to
that
the
ball.
outfield.
Just sat there and watched it
That
go
pitch
over his
was
fucking
well
head, bro.
in off the plate, a tough
Go
one to
figure.
handle, but he gets
Leave it
rewarded.
to SDS to give you a fucking shitty version of one of the best players ever.
One out
To
in
make one of the
second.
best players ever
Slider
fucking
inside right
shitty.
there.
95
Batter
overall.
fighting to get there, just rolled
Use him in
over.
moments
Got the
challenge
ground
on
ball.
veteran though. He's a fucking stud, but God forbid you play against elite level talent.
Just
Play it on
missed.
All-Star. Nope.
And that one fouled off. Dozier stands at third with one gone in the inning. Here's Trevor Story now. That one in there across the letters.
You know this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind.
Fucking
If he can
go,
get
Brian
on, it's
Wu.
gonna give
Bounce
him
back.
one more thing he's got to think about.
Let's
Got him
fucking go.
looking.
Fuck these bitches.
Huge strikeout there.
Now pitching.
Back now and a new arm on the mound to start the bottom of the second. Kenley Jansen.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the
Sammy,
game, I'd say. Spin
let's
rate's
go.
very
It's time
high.
for you to
and just
fucking do
breaks a
something.
ton.
Liner caught it second.
My point exactly, guys. There you go. My point
He put a
exactly.
really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives
Point
won't always
exactly.
find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
He gets there with the slide. The throw, it's there, and that's a great play.
Nah,
Two
those
outs,
is just a
bases
fucking
empty.
goat.
Here's the second baseman, Javier Sanoja. Ball
Ball,
one,
that's
no
out.
strikes. 2 outs, bases empty. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Williams makes the play. Top half of the third inning, and here is Adolis Garcia.
Now pitching. Aaron Bummer.
That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. And there's the ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Next offering is downstairs. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Whit Merrifield up to the plate. That one's in there. 0-1. Just missed.
1-1.
Next pitch is outside.
Bro.
And a strike. 1 out, bases empty.
He doesn't have a change up. I don't fucking like that at all.
Swings and misses. Murphy throws the first in time. 2 up, 2 down.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that
Of
jump.
course, they're all 3 lefties.
Now,
They're righties, I mean.
swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. This could end it.
2 strikes.
Got him, and that's the ball game. 2-0 your final.
What are you doing? What are you doing? Yeah, I'm sure I didn't get shit. Maybe Brian Wu I got completed, but the hitters I don't feel like I did. Yay. Cool. Wow. So I don't even have the Mariners complete, dude. Are you serious? Wow. Okay. Some more stuff to have to work towards, whatever. I know there's plenty I haven't got to use yet. Chris Bassett, and he's a Blue Jay, so might help me level up Blue Jay stuff. Alright, run one more, guys. Let's get it. Sorry, from Green Valley, Iron Horse. Steal. Try to pitch as long with him as possible because I need to get him leveled up. I haven't used him much.
And now it's going to be Whit Merrifield. Edge of the zone for a strike, and we are underway. Late that time, and it's strike two. Chris, I always have a good time getting the opportunity to broadcast the game in the GBL.
Hey, dickhead.
And a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Really nice job, a two-strike hitting in that at-bat. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands. You let
Merrifield on the move. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. The shortstop takes the ball because we get to see some of the greatest places in the world. How many leagues send you from London to League? Swing and a miss, struck him out, and one gone. Mike Piazza in the box now, takes strike one.
0-1.
Right through there for a strike. The best part is the food is always different. Strike three, and that's two in a row. Carlos still got it. In the box now, takes strike one. That's down and in, a slider missed. Just missed.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with this speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on that.
Next offering is down low.
Probably dangerous.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball.
There we go.
And now Josh Lowe.
Come on, Lowe. Does not have a four seam.
And there's a rocket
go.
into the outfield. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Jesus.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. These days, when you see a ball come off the bat like
Bo.
that, I mean, the first thing you want to know as a spectator, what was the exit velocity? 109 in this case. I mean, that's just impressive, and it's so cool we can get that sort of feedback so instantly in today's game.
Bo.
The
Bichette.
Way
Son.
out of here. Home run.
Bo Bichette. Let's go.
He
Hanging
circles
sliders.
the bases, and now they're out in front. It's 2-0.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition.
Too bad.
He
Just hit a home run, so it was good timing.
The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing.
What's up?
I'm a little drunk.
Oh, yeah, I can tell.
I know, but like I was talking about sports, and like, he doesn't get football.
Oh, yeah.
And so then I was like so excited for football because like I was trying to like basketball's cool and it's really cool because you're gonna be here for 5 minutes and I'm gonna leave for
It's fun.
And basketball, it is really cool that they can play offense and defense. You have to do both, and it's like back to back with cardio, you know. But that's really cool. But in football,
I like how it's a but now because you know before you said that was your argument to why basketball was better because they have to play both.
it's not like football. But it's like you're preparing, you're thinking. It's mental. Like you know when you're sitting here and it's like.
You have to rely on your defensive coordinator to make the right call too, because you can't. The thing about football and defense is you can't you can't think about what they're gonna. You have to think about what your assignment's gonna do.
And how
But
smart
you all have to work together as a
You
team.
can do
You have
well.
to be in the right place.
You can do really well as a basketball player and not have a high basketball IQ. In football, you cannot, especially as a defensive player.
Well, especially the defensive player.
So like you have to be inside their fucking head, and like until you get into the sport, you will
The corners, the covering the wide receivers. Because the thing is like the
corners
other
and
people,
safeties.
yeah, because like linebackers and stuff, you have to be sitting there watching the quarterback. Everybody has to watch the quarterback's eyes and find out where he's looking.
Hearing like Cooper DeJean break down that, he was like, "Man, I looked in his fucking eyes and I saw." You don't do that.
Yeah.
You don't have. You can look at their feet.
Yeah.
But you don't.
They don't ever look at each other in basketball.
You don't
Even
glare
when they're
into
talking
their
shit,
fucking
when they're
eyes.
talking shit to each other, they look away from each other
Yeah.
like pussies. So.
But you don't glare into their fucking eyes to know what they're thinking. Like in football, like they're glaring into the
Because that's all you've got. You could just see their eyes through their face mask. You could see their eyes through their face mask.
That's why Patrick Mahomes, honestly, I'm being honest, this is the last thing I got back in there. I did a lot of research because you kept bringing up his helmet. I did a lot of research, and I'm actually an advocate for him because he couldn't see the way that his head's built. And I actually looked up footage. He's right. He was having a blind spot.
It still looks stupid. I can't stand the way his helmet looks.
His head's thick in the back. So the way that his head's made,
shave your fucking head.
It's not his hair. He shaved his head. It's not his hair. It's where his head's built. He was having a really hard time seeing people, and I actually went and looked up the old videos, and like it's like here, and now it's like way up here. He wants to see. It's actually smart. Like.
Well, yeah. I mean,
and actually,
it just looks stupid.
Remember, this is the last thing. Remember how I showed you how they do the shirts for draft day?
Yeah.
There's a very similar video of how they let players choose their gear, and they have like 10.
Yeah, it's the same. If you create a player, it's the same way. You can choose the Rydell helmets, all the different helmets.
Every player has the same. I thought Patrick Mahomes had a special helmet that other people couldn't get. That's not the case. The helmet that he has, everybody.
Oh, they wouldn't allow that.
Everybody has access to that, which is fine. He just chose that. That's what he likes. Like, and like seeing the difference, it sits on his head. He can actually see. Like, I mean, I was like, okay, that makes sense. Okay, bye.
2 months. 2 months. Yeah. That's enough to get a fix in, and then it's like.
Because Billy sent me this whole message about football. And like who I think's gonna do well. He was like, I just want to know your predictions. Like now that you're into football, and I love how supportive he's been that I'm into sports. Like he wasn't like, oh you fucking girl. Like he was so supportive.
You know, he's gonna find out you're an Eagles fan, and then gonna be good.
He don't care.
Oh well, when he was living here, he did.
He didn't care that much. He was like, I just.
But you weren't into it then either.
He was like, I want to know now before the season starts. Who's gonna, like, I want to know your predictions. Like, who did, like, beside, like, put your Eagles out of the mind. We know they're gonna do good. He was like, besides that, like, who do you think's gonna do good and who do you think's gonna suck? So I told him, I think that the Vikings are stupid for getting rid of Sam Darnold because they had a good season for the first time in forever. They should have kept him in here.
He's trash.
Yeah, but
they had a good season.
So good. They should have given him
he did
chance.
Decent, but
you don't think he deserved another chance?
Maybe, but the thing is I think they did good because they got a good coach.
Who's their quarterback?
Kevin McConnell's a good coach. It ain't gonna be JJ McCarthy.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is he out of injury?
I don't know.
That's a good point. But anyway, my takes. I think the Chargers and the Patriots.
Somebody signed Carson Wentz, and I don't know if it was them or not.
Carson Wentz, he's a bitch.
I know. That's what I'm saying. If it was the Vikings, that's not good.
My take is the Patriots and the Chargers are going to do well this year. And the Lions.
The Chargers will.
People that did well last year, but I think the standouts, and I think the Jaguars and the Browns are still going to fucking suck, and the Dolphins. And that's
yeah, because 2 is trash.
Yeah. Goodbye.
He stayed on it and got all of it.
There's a swing and a drive.
Let's go, Yoshida. Get that XP, baby.
And heads for second. And he's in there. It's a first inning double. Runner in scoring position. No outs. DeYoung digs in now. It's
Shit.
in and out of his
On
glove.
top of it.
Still manages a throw, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay.
All right, Jung
Here's
Ho
the
Lee,
center
baby. Let's
fielder,
go.
Jung-Hoo Lee. Outside low, and that's ball one. You know, Singy, it's easy to wonder if fans truly understand the impact travel has on players in this league.
It's fun to play home games in the GBL, but you're gearing up for long.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that should be extra bases. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The relay throw.
Let's go. Good fucking hustle, Lee. Good hustle.
Comes through with the RBI.
Probably shouldn't push that. I should have just fucking chose the one runner to go.
About as a hitter, so no surprise he put
Jung Ho Lee's good.
Now a chance for Richie Sexson.
That's
Now
inside.
we got Big Richie up.
Edge. We've heard of athletes working
Richie
out on a
Rich,
team
let's go.
flight even when teammates are trying to sleep. So I wouldn't be surprised if someone tries to install a batting cage on a plane sometime soon.
Oh, at that
No,
point,
that missed.
you might
That's
as
a
well
ball.
break the fungo bat out and start taking
2-0.
ground balls mid-flight as well.
Ball.
Scared to death though to him or Sammy. Scared to death.
And ball four, two aboard.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
And here is Sosa to the plate.
Ball.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
Late
Oh
swing
dear
there.
God.
You got away with one there.
I almost
but
cracked
he
the ball for a
knows
second.
he can't
Mine's
go
got
to
off
that spot
club.
very often against a guy like this.
Ground ball left side
Yep.
could be two.
I should have fucking.
Relay to Delgado in time. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now
That's you 7 o'clock at night. 7 o'clock at night. And when you first start, you can't fucking see the ball in this place. I should have fucking. I literally threw it, and then I was looking at the ball, and all of a sudden my eyes just went different directions, and I fucking completely
once the
missed that
second
slider.
baseman, Ryan Dozier. Heel back to work.
Sammy Sosa, dude. I'm so
Down
fucking
the line.
disappointed.
Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Just
No, that missed.
missed.
That's a
They're off
ball.
to a great start, 3-run lead after their first inning, but so important to be airtight defensively. Don't give away extra outs and
1 and
allow
2's
that
the
other
count.
club to get back in this ballgame.
Making 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Now the left fielder, Ted Williams. Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike. Going along. Heel. He has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is
1
pretty
and
valuable.
2.
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. So 2 down now, and here is Geraldo Perdomo. Check swing, called strike.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that,
Bichette whips it to first. And we're back. Bottom of the second.
I
So here's
fucking believe
Murphy
Nick
now.
Enright got a double play against fucking Sammy Sosa.
Agno.
There's the strike.
No balls. 1 strike.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
I haven't seen this dude much,
No
so
ball.
he's embarrassed right now. Never swings at that kind of pitch, especially that early
get on
in the
top
count.
of it some more,
Swing
pussy.
and a chopper out
Sean
to
Murphy's
short.
disappointing,
Fires over
too.
to first.
Sean Murphy's
Leadoff
very
man
disappointing.
retired here in the second. Here's the second baseman, Javier Sanoja. And first offering is fouled off. On the ground to third.
There
and
you
it
go.
stays fair.
There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just
Fuck
fun
that
turning
one.
on a pitch like he did right there.
Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw. Save. Piazza too late with that one.
Come on, low. Loud, whatever the fuck.
Now this is in the air down the line. And that drops foul. Sanoa
Just hate
leads
it,
off
dude,
second
because
with
the
one gone in
fucking
the inning.
strike zone where it's white, you should be able to change the border of the strike zone to see better. Because the skyline, you cannot see the top of the zone because of the skyline.
That's down
One
and
ball,
in.
2 strikes.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. And he couldn't hold
Okay,
back.
sure.
He's rung up on strikes.
Yep.
Bo Bichette gets a
Come on,
chance
Bo,
to
get
hit.
another one.
He's already homered here in this one. The
No,
shortstop
that's
takes the
low.
ball.
Ball.
Well struck left field.
Yeah, he's a fucking monster. Bo Bichette's good. He's not good on the regular mode with the Blue Jays, but he's good now.
Doval comes on now.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys
Beast.
are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats.
Come on.
Swing, and this one's blasted.
Come on,
It's got a
Yoshida.
chance.
Come on, Yoshida. No. No, not to the
Then he makes
corner.
catch. Here's
He got
Story
robbed.
now.
Alright, let's go. Snatch up Walker.
Now pitching. Michael Walker.
Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out. In steps Adolis Garcia, also known as El Bombi. 1 out, bases empty. Swing.
See, they love those low
Driving a base
cutters,
hit
man.
out of the
Computer,
left center field.
there's certain pitches that computer loves, and that's one. They love low cutters.
So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really.
That one ripped.
What is the fucking deal,
So
Walker?
one hopper off the wall, should be extra bases. Run comes across all the way from first to cut the lead.
Jesus.
Everything came together for him. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to.
You don't throw in a
extend through the
fifth
baseball in order to hit a
fifth
line
pitch
drive.
instead of
Squirts
fucking
away a little bit.
focusing on other
Merrifield,
things.
the runner at second with 1 away. And it's strike 2.
1-2.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And they're down to their last out. Piazza batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Swing and a
Sexy.
miss. 1 strike away. And that's outside. And the count 1-2.
1-2.
Good eye
Ball
right there.
outside.
Runner at second, 2 down.
Boom.
Got him, and that's the ball game. 5-1.
Alright. GG. GG. Okay. There we go. Cool. So that'll take care of Josh Lau, which means now I can focus on Blue Jays. So we'll get Delgado in at DH. And then let's see, Blue Jays. Could use old Salamander again. We got so many of them. Blue Jays, Mariners, Mike Cameron. Oh, Victor Robles, that's my boy. I've got all outfielders. That's going to have to change soon. Cool. Damn, that took Michael Walker's energy way down. It's alright. Left, right. We'll continue later. Oh, that's why. Because Bo Bichette's contact's so high. The contact is everything, dude. Like, I would rather have a 100 plus contact and have 80 power. That's why he's doing so good. It's because 88 power is enough to get a fucking home run, but his contact rating's so high that he can pinpoint the ball a lot better. So yeah, he's good. Alright, let's see how many packs he got to open. Lots. Alright, I guess I'll do a separate video then, so I can get nothing again.